if you're having massive anxiety this month, you're not alone. This month is rough. I know even myself yesterday, I was kind of pacing the halls with stress and anxiety. Hi, this is Jackie with Coventry Creations, and November looks like astrologically it's going to be a nasty month. Sorry for the bad news so early in the morning, but I'd rather give it to you straight than sugarcoat it. So with the different aspects and alignments and conjunctions and all that stuff of our astrology this month, November is shaping up to be really tough. It's going to be the worst month of the year, and you're going to face all the unfairness in life. The unfairness of life, of feeling like you're a victim of circumstance, or you are, the actions of other people around you are just messing up your life with a big F. That is what November is going to be about. And what we have here is our candles for November are the new Astro Magic Sun Curse Breaker candle with the healing candle and the heart candle. Now this is our suggested combo pack for November to deal with all the nasties that's going on in your life. And there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can do this in candles, you can do this in sprays, you can do this in oils to see what fits your life. And what I wanted to do is remind you to go read the November astrology that's on Coventry Creations Facebook, on Instagram. You can read it on Storm's Astrology on Facebook, on his website, all that stuff. So you're well armed, because this is the month to not take it personally, to kind of sit in the suck, learn the lesson. So when you sit in your discomfort, you learn the lesson of what you need to know. Because when you're freaking out and your head's going all kinds of different ways and your ADD's kicking in and you're like trying to figure out how to solve this in 10 seconds flat, you're not learning what you need to know that you're telling yourself. The lesson isn't necessarily from some great universal guru. Sometimes it's just from you to say, okay, I need to sit in the discomfort, sit in the suck, and listen to myself and what my role in this situation is. What do I need to learn from this? It's not necessarily what do I need to learn to do better or not do in the future, but what do you need to learn from it? You may not be repeating this, but there's always something to learn. And in that regard, I'm going to pull 3 cards for CMO, or Coventry Magic Oracle, and I'm going to ask the question of what energy, what magic do we need to sit in the discomfort for the moment? And we're going to be challenged with relationships, with money this month, a lot of things that happened in the past couple of years, which has been traumatic, are going to come up this month to be revisited. A lot of trauma is going to be, you're going to be reminded of. So what energy do I need to be able to sit in the discomfort, to sit in that suck for a minute and make it through and help me understand what the lesson is? So I'm going to put the cards in 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. This card is what needs to be healed. This card is what needs to be cleared. And this card is the assets that are in my blind spot. So here we are. Here's what needs to be healed. Luck. Fascinating. You've never felt better in your life. You have earned this lucky turn in your health. Now, what does this mean? This means that actually we've had a pretty good run of some things, and right now we need to keep connected to the luck that we've created in our life. And luck is created versus just random. We create our own luck by our choices and what we do. Here's what needs to be cleared: emotional balance. Fascinating. Let it all flow. Let your fears cleanse you and your overwhelming emotions find release. And that's what I'm talking about in sitting in the discomfort, sitting in the suck for a minute, because you can't clear it without just sitting it and letting it flow out of you. When you're like trying to solve it and flitting from one idea to the other, what happens is you're like caging it in and you're not letting it go. So it amps up and it amps up and it amps up. I know I did that yesterday. It was not fun. Okay. Here's what's in your blind spot, your assets, what positive things you have going on, and whether they're positive, but they're hidden resources. So in this one, I'm going to read the healing message on this one, because this whole thing is about healing and clearing. So healing: use those monkeys to shield you against illness and protect your good physical, mental, and emotional health. And then for clearing is Give them a broom and tell them to get rid of the junk you no longer want or need, and to protect against the junk seeping back in. And this is 100% what this is. Your assets are, you have the tools, or you have the people in your life, or you have the reminders to then set your protection around you. So while you're sitting in the suck, sitting in all the junk going on that you're processing, it leaves you and then it gets pulled away. Because sometimes when we're grieving or we're dealing with those stressful things, is we sit in it and then we hold on to it like it's our identity. So sit in it, grieve it, and say, this isn't me. This does not define me. I'm going to move on from this. I'm going to learn from this. And it is horrible. I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm not saying, la la la, light a candle and I'll be better. No, I'm saying, la la la, how am I going to get through this? And you're just going to get through this by continuing to walk forward and through it. I'm with you. I'm experiencing the suck with you. My own version of it, your own version of it. And remember, when you're interacting with the rest of the world, everyone is sitting in their own discomfort, in their own issues. So please don't take what's going on personally, because they're reacting to what is happening in their life. This is Jackie with Coventry Creations. Hey, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok, follow us on LinkedIn. We got all those things. You just got to look up Coventry Creations or Coventry Candles, and you're going to find us. Look for me, look for the dragon. We're there. This is Jackie with Coventry Creations saying, take it slow, take it easy, don't take it personally. We're going to get through November.